Now, in its 11th year, this is GabNet. Talk like you've never heard it before.
Yes, live from Harlem in New York City. Yeah, this is the Ramble. Ladies and gentlemen, we go down to Florida to talk to, how can I put it, a healing Lori Thompson.
An on the mend. Hello.
Yes, hi.
Hiya.
Yes.
Yeah.
So far, cancer survivor.
Yeah. Today I'm an annoyed cancer survivor because there are a bunch of things that continue after you don't have radiation or chemo anymore. And one of them is a cough that I have that's pretty chronic. So it creates a sore throat all the time and it interrupts sleep. But I'm getting a cough suppressant. I'm breaking out the big guns.
Oh, really? Is this a prescription cough suppressant?
Yes.
Oh, good. Good.
And we're going high road.
Yeah. I have a little cough. I think it's from the pollen and stuff, but it's not profound. It's not like yours, I'm sure.
This is one of those hackers. Well, I think it's partly acid reflux. And so many things can cause a cough.
By the way, for people who don't know, okay, this is Lori Thompson, and she had a touch of the cancer.
Yes. Me and little Richard.
That's the best thing ever said to me by anybody. I remember it always. Little Richard telling me he couldn't come on my show because he had a touch of the cancer.
Right. Cancer is now coming in smidges,
yeah.
I guess.
So anyway, otherwise you're feeling okay. I mean,
I'm feeling fine, except for that is distracting, and I'm like, then it sends your mind down that spiral about what if it's going to be like this forever and blah, blah, blah.
I think sometimes doctors are a little heavy-handed.
In what way? I agree, but in what way are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking a little heavy-handed because, like in your case here, they do whatever they did, and the side effects are a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I mean, and they have an attitude. This is the attitude they have. Well, he's 85. What does he expect? He's not going to last that long anyway. So let's throw everything at him that we can. Luckily,
give him the sink. Give him the kitchen
Luckily,
sink.
I've had doctors who are quite conservative in what they do. Like with my leukemia, the CLL. When I tell people I have leukemia, they go, "Oh my God!"
I know, and they back off in horror.
And I said to my doctor the other day, I said, since I haven't had any side effects, okay, could I consider that I don't have leukemia? He says, well, you don't have leukemia. You have CLL.
Oh, what's that? Leukemia junior?
It's leukemia junior. Yeah, that's the best way to explain it. It's, chronic lymphatic leukemia, which means I have leukemia and it's chronic. But if I don't have any effects, if I don't have any side effects or nothing's happening, the blood work looks okay. There's some problems with it, but it's okay primarily. That really they don't do anything. So I mean that's fine. And I had the seeds for the prostate, and I had the radiation, and if it kind of that had its side effects. I mean, below my waist, But
that's a diplomatic way to put it.
But and their attitude is, you're 85. Come on, you've been using that thing enough already. Come on.
That thing has served you well for decades.
It's terrible when they do this. To somebody like you. You're how old now?
I am big 6'5". I am Medicare now.
She's big 6'5". She's 65 years old, and they just go, oh, well, you're 65. What do you expect,
Yeah. What do you want from me? But I
Exactly.
was real pleased with my doctors. And one of them, in fact, while we were in the middle of things, left to go to Harvard where he's going to teach. So that was kind of cool to know that he was drafted by Harvard and that he must know his stuff. So I took that as a vote of
No, they're
confidence.
just running out of doctors because of what Trump is doing to them. Yeah, you know.
Right. Oh, you know what? And Bernie Sanders introduced a bill that I think is so timely that would ban pharmaceutical advertising from television.
Do you know
And
who else is asking for that?
who?
RFK Jr.
Well, he's kind of out there, but I'm for it because it's and talk about side effects. At the whole half of the commercial at the end are side effects which sound 10 times worse than what you
Oh yeah,
have.
no, you hear these things and you go, and I want to take what?
Yeah.
You know? And
The-
then at the end it says it's like for cancer, right? They say it could give you 3 more months.
oh,
You know, well,
I
first
guess-
of all, you're paying like $2,000 a month for the drug, and then
Yeah.
you're getting dry heaves, diarrhea, sexual impotence, whatever, and it'll give you 3 months more. I'm
Yeah, of
sorry.
that.
Let me die now. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Well, I found out, most of these ads just bypass you. If you don't have that specific ailment, you don't care. They're like wallpaper. But I did find out that Keytruda, a big pharma advertiser, has been approved for my type of cancer. So if I had it, a year from now, I might be a Keytruda poster child.
Oh
But
boy.
that's one of the big
You know, a lot of times they come out and they say, and if you have OSS or whatever, all right?
Yeah.
And Marjorie goes to me, what is OSS? I said, well, you shouldn't care. You don't have it. If you had it, you'd know what it is.
Right, exactly.
You
Yeah.
know, that basically they're just talking to the people who got it.
Because it goes by for months and months. And then when you're diagnosed, boy, you perk right
But
up.
what is Keytruda? What does it do?
Keytruda is a heavily advertised for squamous cell cancer. It's just been approved for squamous cell cancer tumors.
Mhm.
And so that's what I had. And now I'm all ears. There was someone that was in chemo when I was one of the newer patients, and they were taking Keytruda. Now, I don't know if it replaces chemo. I don't know if it replaces radiation.
It
But yeah,
probably
Keytruda.
is added to.
Probably.
You know,
Yeah.
most of these things are added to. Here's what you should be taking also.
Yeah,
You know.
because Keytruda is like a pharma hoe. It's advertised all over, like a cheap
Yeah,
suit.
I don't know that I necessarily care whether they get rid of the advertising or not. I mean, the only thing I think it may be annoying to are doctors. And here's the reason why, is because people go, I saw this on television. Why don't you give me that?
Yeah, and some are insistent. Some patients are insistent.
Yes, and the doctors, rather than lose a patient, go, okay, here's a script.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's a script for Keytruda, you know.
Well, I wondered if doctors might be for it because at the end of every pharma advertisement, ask your doctor. So if you don't have a doctor, you're sure going to get one just so you can present him with this questionnaire about
Yeah.
all these drugs you saw.
Ask your doctor if Keytruda would be good for you, I think is what they usually say. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
And or good for you, right for you. I met Mr. Right. His name's Keytruda.
Well, also these cancer drugs, I mean, a lot of people, have terminal cancer, which is not what you had, or
No.
I've had cancer twice, and neither one was
You're a double
up
survivor.
till now a danger.
Yeah.
Come next, next January, I'll be
Yeah.
5 years from the prostate cancer. So,
Oh, that's great.
hopefully
Well,
I'll be okay.
I thought that, when someone's declared cancer free, they were out of the woods. But my mother was declared cancer free. And then a month later, she was diagnosed with pancreatic and lung cancer. Don't you think they would have caught that and then they still let her.
The question is, did she get it as a result of the cancer that she already had and that it had spread?
I would imagine that she had colon cancer, and she essentially beat it because now it was something else. It was a new cancer, 2 new cancers, BOGO. But that's what.
Which one killed her?
I think it was the lung. But it was so bad at the end you couldn't tell which was a symptom of what. I mean, but it just. I thought she beat colon cancer. She'll beat these, and I was shocked when I saw her for the first time after those 2 diagnoses. But I mean, you're just really impacted with either one of those. And she had both, and she was gone in 4 months.
Yeah. I think it was Steve Martin who said that he's taking Ozempic.
Who is?
Wait a minute. Steve Martin. He says he's taking Ozempic, and then he's going down to McDonald's and eating 3 meals a day at McDonald's and waiting to see who wins.
Yeah. They're duking it out.
Yeah. But anyway, hey, folks, we're talking about cancer. Isn't that fun? Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's talk about something else.
There I go. There's my cough.
Florida won the Stanley Cup, so we're all jazzed about that. And people are gung-ho. In hockey, the Florida Panthers. So they're all aglow and a jazz, an excuse to drink more beer.
Yeah,
that's what
and
it is.
Get drunk and tear down street posts and things like that.
Yeah. What do you think of the whole National Guard, and what do you think of active troops being sent into situations like Los Angeles?
Well, I mean, it's only L.A., so
yeah. I know. Do we care?
We were from San Francisco. We hated L.A.
Oh, I know. We just thought they were so gauche. Well, they are.
To begin with, they use all our water.
Yeah, this is true.
It's true. It's really true.
Yeah, what was our motto? It was like, we know how shallow we can be. We don't need to prove it by moving to Los Angeles.
Yeah, or I know people in L.A. I have people I haven't used yet down there. Yeah,
that's a good one.
But I mean, of course, troops, and especially if you look at what was going on and how much of an area was threatened by these demonstrations.
Yeah.
You go, why? Why are you sending troops in? What is this all about? And I'll tell you what I'm hating. These goddamn ICE people. There's no putting them in check, Because like here in New York the other day, they cuffed another, this was a senator, I believe.
Well, a guy that was running for mayor of New York.
The mayor of New York, that was it. Yeah, he's one of the guys running. Lander is his name. Yeah, and he was like the city controller, I think, at one point.
Yeah,
and they cuffed him, and whatever. They think they can do anything they want to do, and I think they should be held to account.
Most staff.
Somebody should rein them in. Yes, absolutely.
I'm with you.
And I heard the other day I was watching a press conference in which they were talking about somebody they had arrested for spitting on an officer, and they're going to try and give him a year in jail.
Oh,
and I'm going, wait a minit, eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Let the officer come along and just stand him up and spit on him. I mean, come on, spitting on somebody is a year?
Yeah, I mean, get a cardboard cutout, and it could be the surrogate spit. But also, I mean, I could see if it was like Red Man spit, Red Man tobacco spit.
Yeah.
You might have to do community service.
Just people spitting on a cop. And they're thinking of giving him a year, trying to get a year in jail for him.
I think that's a little extreme.
Yeah. And I don't think these were police. I mean, these may have been ICE people, actually.
Yeah, the whole ICE situation has charged the nation like I can't remember the last time something caused this much ruckus.
Yeah.
I mean, Rodney King comes to mind. But and the other thing is, what about the guy in Minnesota? That was well orchestrated killings.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Because what my thinking was, I think Hofstrom, and then the other person's name began with H as well, Hoffman and Holstrom. But my thought was, what if he's got a huge list and it was just alphabetized and he folded it and by accident he started with the H's?
Yeah, yeah.
But
I got to tell you, though, what I'm hating about the way they're handling that situation, I hear all the news operations do it and so on, is the man they caught is only the suspect.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and yet
he's not convicted of the crime.
Right.
And yet they talk about him like he's already been convicted.
That happens a lot.
Even the press people do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This guy went into their house, and they don't even start to say he's accused of going into the house. Okay?
Yeah.
And I was always taught that until somebody is found guilty, they are accused. They are the accused person. And so I just get very mad when I hear news people talking about somebody like that, like he did it. Now, the chances are very good he did do it, but that's not your job. Your job is to report the news, and everybody is to be presumed innocent until proven guilty.
Exactly. That's even written down somewhere.
But the press doesn't look at it that way anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
you're right. Yeah.
And I mean, when you were learning about news and so on, you were taught that was the first rule. The people were accused. They weren't, guilty of anything.
You got to watch your modifiers.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it kind of bothers me when they do that,
Yeah, because that was to have it so well orchestrated, I thought was a change. I mean, when Gabby Giffords got shot, that was one thing, but this has the smack of an organized effort.
Well, whatever. The point was, I was thinking about like what's going on out in California. Mm-hmm. The president said, L.A. is in flames. Well, it's the old question that I had about the fact that television has now it has more of a panoramic view, but it has a certain view that you don't see what's going on over here, and you don't see what's going on over here, you don't see what's going on up there and down there.
Not a lot of context.
Okay. All you're seeing is in that little frame. Well, if you look in that little frame, all of L.A. is on fire.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. But the fact is, it was one square block that had some. Now, here was the beautiful thing. Some guy was a genius. What were the cars that were on fire?
I don't know.
Well, they were a thing they have out in California now called Waymos.
Oh, yeah, the driverless taxis.
The driverless taxis.
Yeah.
And how you get at one of them is you go to the Waymo app and you order it up to come pick you up at your place, and you put in the address and they pick you up. Mm-hmm. Somebody asked these Waymos to come pick them up at that location, and then they set them on fire.
Oh, my God.
I thought that was brilliant. It was just brilliant.
A level of sophistication.
Yeah.
In hailing a taxi. Mm-hmm. Yeah, San Francisco has some restrictions on Waymos, or put them in place once this whole LA Waymo thing.
Yeah, but I think that's fun. I mean, come on, Waymo's insured. They're not going to have to buy new automobiles.
Right, they're not going to miss a Waymo.
I think they're all Jaguars, if I'm not mistaken. They're all one brand, one very expensive brand of car. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can convince all your friends you have a Jag, just call it a Waymo.
So it's Waymo on fire?
Yeah. Waymo in flames.
I got to turn on the air conditioner here, even though we only have a couple of minutes left here, because it is getting very hot in here. I looked at my watch says, how hot is it where you are?
It is really hot. I took a walk this morning. I try to walk an hour a day, and it was 82.
Okay, well, right now in New York, it's 79.
No, that's not too bad, but it's very warm for New York.
Yeah. So it's pretty warm today. you know.
Yeah, here in Florida, we're still flirting with the 80s, but it's gonna next week. It's gonna hit the 90s and it will broil. If you don't take your walk before 9 a.m., you might as well give it up.
I think that everybody in Florida, when it gets to be this time of the year and that hot, they should all move to like Greenland. Maybe that's a good idea now, you know.
Because, and the locals or the tourists rather come down here and the traffic just quadruples. So to go a place that you used to get to in 10 minutes, no kidding, will take at least 35 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, in our little town. Well, this is a very touristy area. Our little town isn't.
What is your little town? What's the
Mary
name?
Esther, California.
What?
Mary Esther, California.
Wait a minute. It's in Florida, though.
Right.
So why is it Mary Esther, California?
Well, oh, did I say California?
Yes, you did.
Duh. Not much sleep. No, Mary Esther, Florida, next to Fort Walton Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
and Destin, Destin
here's the strange part about it. Whenever I do this, I have to let her know what time I'm doing it, right? And I always put 1 p.m. my time.
Yeah.
Because your time is different. Am I right?
It is. We're Central Time. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. But I thought Central Time moved over, but I guess Florida Panhandle is that wide that it sloughs off into Central.
Yeah, or who knows why. Florida politics, don't try to understand.
Well, how far away are you from Eastern Standard Time?
Probably about an hour. You know, if we wanted to go straight as the bird flies.
Yeah.
Yeah, not far. Because I think I'm not sure on this, but I think parts of Georgia may be Eastern Time.
See, here's the thing that I can't figure out, and they really should do it in Florida. In China, do you know what the time zones are? There's only one time zone.
In all of China?
In all of China. And I know you're going to say, well, China is bigger than one time zone. It absolutely is. But China doesn't want to screw people up.
Well, that's probably good,
so they have one time for the entire place.
Well, you would have distinct personalities then based on where in China a person was born and raised. Because, I mean, the timing of the day influenced personality and lifestyle a lot.
Yeah.
There was a brief piece on it the other day. And it's what shapes your lifestyle, which shapes who you are. So that would be interesting.
Somebody said, who was it that said geography is destiny?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. And that where you live determines how you live.
Exactly. That's my favorite quote. Morality is defined by culture. Culture is defined by climate. Climate is defined by geography.
Yeah.
So, it started with morality, but who you are and morality are tightly wound.
Wow. Yeah. That's, we just had see, folks, we got away from cancer.
Yeah. Breaking the cancer's bondage.
Yeah. So have you been doing anything else besides dealing with your cancer and taking a walk every morning?
Just just keeping it together. We go traveling all the time, which we have had to put on hold, and so we're going to hit it big starting in September.
Here we are. This is
and then I'm going to San Francisco
here we
for
are.
that
This is our first
Radio Hall of
video.
Fame thing, and then we're going to another cruise.
Oh, you're going to
the
did you get inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame?
I got nominated, so we'll see if I'm shoved in there with all this radio.
If you don't get, they announce the winners ahead of time, right?
They do. They call you in July.
Okay.
So, yeah. And I would be honored. It would be fun. I really hope Lisa Carr gets in because she's in a different category and she still lives in the Bay Area. So it would have more cachet for her. And that's what I'm staying with. So we're just going to laugh ourselves silly the whole time.
Did you come for mine? I can't remember. No.
From where?
For my installation into the Bay Area Hall of Fame.
I sure did.
Yes,
I can remember what I wore. I wore a green dress and we had a blast.
Yes, you were there. I have pictures of it. Now I remember it.
Yeah. And then we had lunch the next day with John Carmen.
Yeah.
And Marjorie was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a good time had by all.
Yeah, it was. But gee, maybe I should fly out if you're not. If you win, maybe I'll fly out. Yeah.
Yeah, or just you can vote because you're a member. Just vote. That would be fine.
You know what I hate about that though? When let's see, I guess I got voted in. Yeah.
You did.
I hate the voting thing. I was nominated for the National Broadcast Hall of Fame.
Well, that is pretty rocking, Ben.
A couple of years back with a couple other people. The woman who had the TV show.
Oprah.
No, she had 3 names.
Sally Jesse
Raphael. And there were a couple of others that were pretty well known. And then this team down in Florida. Well, what happened is they had people vote. Okay, so these people in not in Florida, in Atlanta, or someplace like that. They simply went on the air every day and told their audience, vote for us.
Because the public could vote,
If I tell my people vote for us, I get a couple of hundred votes,
Yeah. Well, that's why this is closed. I think this is closed to the membership.
Yeah.
And it was only $40 to join. So, I like I say, I was honored to hear about it. It would really mean a lot to her, I think. It would mean something to me.
I think you should have been installed into the Hall of Fame, Bay Area Hall of Fame, when I was.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Because you were you were an important part of what. If I got it, I deserved to get it because you helped.
Well, that's neat, Ben. Thank you.
Yeah.
And it would. Well, I'll get in, and then we'll just both be this stellar all-star.
And do you know what that being in the Hall of Fame, Bay Area Hall of Fame, has gotten me? Nothing.
What is that?
Nothing. They do it every year. And there are only a limited amount of broadcasters that have worked in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
So eventually they're going to get to like some guy who does, the traffic report on a San Jose station,
Sal Castaneda on KTVU. He's been there for years, like decades.
Yeah, he was with us for a while, wasn't he?
Sal was, and and Steve Masters and Big Rick Stewart, who I think are nominated. So eventually we'll just have the whole crew.
But how did they finally get around to them? How long ago was that radio station even in existence?
Oh, and then it just not because we left, but it just.
Shouldn't Rick Stewart have gotten it years ago? No,
I would think so.
Yeah, I would think so too.
He was there that day too. It was just a fun day.
Yeah, that was a good day.
That's what I'm just hoping for, a fun day.
Yeah, well, but that's not till when?
That is October 18th.
October 18th. Okay.
Yeah, but it gave me an excuse to buy some new pumps, some new thumps, as Imelda would say, and this great vest that's amazing. It's such a rock star vest.
Really?
I wear it with a black skirt, black hose. It will look sensational.
She is the typical woman, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Here's what I'm going to wear. I've got it all planned out. I bought it already. I'm ready to go.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we've run well over, which is fine with me because every time I talk with you, I could talk for hours.
Oh, Ben, yeah. I mean, we were just meshed in each other's lives, and I really had fun when we went on vacation. When we went on the Olympics.
Yeah.
And that was just so fun. And you would make the videos.
Yeah.
The videos were so fun. They were like music videos.
And then I remember when I got arrested by the Coca-Cola police.
I know. I was very concerned for you.
They're kind of like ICE.
Yeah, they were.
They helped me. Somebody had said that I hit Lori, which I never would do. Okay.
I don't know where they got that idea even.
It was this crazy woman. They finally wound up sending her back. Oh,
well,
yeah.
Yeah, because it was made, that accusation.
You had a roommate. This is a long story, folks. I don't want to get into it now because we run over time. But you had a roommate that they put you in with.
Yeah, well, they had
this was the Lillehammer Olympics, and you and I were out in the hallway having an argument.
You came by because we were going to go to dinner, and I wasn't quite ready.
But I was mad at you for something, like you hadn't stood up for me in a certain situation or something, and
No.
I clapped my hand when I was talking to you, like, Lori, you know.
Yeah.
And then she said to them the next day that I had hit you.
Yeah, and I didn't know where it had come from. But no, you were just having a rough month.
I'd been temporarily arrested by the Norwegian police, or
right, or what their version of TSA or whatever it was.
Yeah, because
not for carrying anything,
but I was just suspicious. They did a cavity search and everything. You know.
Because I don't know what.
Now I'm at the Olympics and I'm not in a good mood.
No, and plus your fiance, you guys had just broken up.
We just broke up. We added that to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just not your week.
Yeah.
and then that I didn't know where she got that. Though.
But I would, never. Number one, I never hit a woman, but I would never hit Lori.
Yeah, I mean, and it just seemed
because first of all, she just decked me,
That's right. What are you talking about?
Anyway, I think we better go. We've run well out of our time, and there are people out there waiting to come onto this program going, will they ever shut up?
I know. Will they pipe down, please?
Yeah. But I love you, dear, and we'll do this again next week.
We shall.
Yeah, we just only do one at a time because her voice is like...
It's being precocious.
Yeah.
Is what
are we putting it to work today? Are we?
We are. Well, the cough is just being a little bitch.
Okay. Well, let's see what the drugs do next week. Next week, the drugs will make you loopy. Okay?
I know.
That'll be the problem. But one day we will get you back full force. Anyway, we love you, dear.
Love you
and
too,
we
man.
will talk to you next week. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Now, in its 11th year, this is GabNet. Talk like you've never heard it before.
Oh, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I couldn't find the right button here. Oh, hello, everybody. How are you? How you feeling? How you feeling? Good? Okay. It's Wednesday, and we invite you to give us a call, and we're going to talk with people here, and they're all waiting, a whole bunch of them. There was one I never saw in my life, and I think it was a put-on, so I have to be very careful about people who call this program, But anyway, what do I do here? Oh, yeah, I can go like that. And there you see everybody we got so far. There's Brian Neary. Hello, Brian.
Hello, Alex.
And there's Kevin. Hello, Kevin. And
Hello, Alex.
There's Charlie. Hello, Charlie.
Hi, guys.
And there's Mark Thorner. Hello, Mark. How are you?
Okay.
So everybody's okay. Everybody's all right. Okay.
No, something's wrong with my camera.
No, nothing wrong with the camera. There you are.
Yeah, but I only have half of you.
You don't have what? He doesn't have what? I don't know.
He's gone.
Let me see here. And we have Alan calling us, but he's not getting in or something. Is there some problem that everybody's having tonight or something? I don't know. Anyway, how are the rest of you? Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking of something today, and I was watching. Oh, here we go. Here comes Brian again. Let's see if this time he feels he's. Are you okay now? There you are. Can you see
I'm
it?
okay. You're okay now.
What do you mean I'm okay? There was nothing wrong with me.
Yeah, your screen was only showing half. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, I can't help that, But
No, I know. I'm just kidding. Everyone blames you Phil used to blame you all the time. Remember, he used to come on and say
yeah.
something was wrong, and then
Yeah.
the good old days.
Well, by the way, Amy isn't going to be on tonight. She's having cataract surgery, or she had it today. And she feels she would not be able to be on. And I agree. Well, she could do the audio, okay, because it's such a simple operation. But she says she's not going to be on tomorrow night either because they have to check her out tomorrow. I'm going,
You got a cataract?
yeah.
What year?
Yeah, you have one too, don't
What
you?
year?
What year? That's what I said. That was a joke. It was a cat. What are you eating there? What is that, licorice?
Oh, tomatoes.
Oh, tomatoes. It looked like licorice. Oh, okay. All right,
Orange
but
tomatoes.
anyway, so I saw some pictures of you with your daughter online the last couple of days.
Oh,
Now, was
yes.
that one picture her, the one where you're standing next to her? That's her too. Oh, okay. Because I don't know anymore between that and your girlfriends, so. Because
No more girlfriends.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Is it over with?
Oh, that one.
That one. Oh, okay. Par for the course for Brian, right?
I stayed single for so long before I got into trouble with women. So I need to get back into that zone somehow.
Into the idea that you just don't want to have anything to do with women right now.
Well, sort of, yeah.
Yeah. Can I be very honest? You can always masturbate.
Girls,
No, I'm serious.
girls used to get in trouble because I used to say, I'm not desperate because, I'll go home and take care of myself.
Yeah, exactly. And we can do a pretty good job of it,
Oh, very well. And
Yeah.
then, you know what? Now, free porn, you could date any girl you want, you know?
That's
and-
right. That's right. You find one you really like in porn, and then you just download everything she's ever done, right?
And then as a man, you forget about that immediately after that.
No, but then
So that's
after
the
a
best
while,
thing.
Turn it off.
You get tired of that porn actress, so now you go on to another one.
And what Bobby Slayton's line was that, or about smoking weed? He'd say something about masturbating. So the only thing is he wanted to make a sandwich and go to sleep or something. I forget
Yeah,
what he said.
yeah.
You know the ultimate rejection, don't you?
What is it?
No Wi-Fi.
It's when your hand falls asleep when you're masturbating.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, look at your hand. Put your hand up. What have you been doing?
Well, yeah, I had hand surgery today. They cut a 1-inch slice here, and then they put a bandage on. And by the time I got home, I didn't do anything. I was drove there and back. The bandage was slipping off, so Gorilla Tape.
That's what I figured. I figured at the hospital they put gaffer's tape on your hand. What was that?
No, it's Gorilla Tape. No. It's just the bandage was slipping off, and so I called, and the doctor said, "Yeah, go ahead and use Gorilla Tape and call the a different, the clinic in Fremont, so you don't have to drive all the way back to San Leandro, and they can fix it for you." I'm like, "Why didn't you fix it the first time?" The Novocaine is not wore off. I can't wait to feel that feeling.
Oh.
They don't give you narcotics anymore. It's just a slice in the hand. And they don't give you antibiotics unless you get an infection. And you got to keep this on and dry. I don't know how you're going to keep it dry, but for 2 weeks, you go back, doctor removes the stitches. So
Wow. That makes me feel creepy.
much more of a deal than I thought. But in the end, it'll be worth it because that finger, this finger, kept locking up like this.
And that's no good because that's a very important finger.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's my left hand. So, and so I can still use my right hand.
Oh, Charlie, you know what you could do? You could clean off your lens. I think it's a little dirty.
yeah, it does look kind of fuzzy.
Doesn't it look fuzzy? Just clean.
Did I send that to you without cleaning the lens? I'm sorry. I think I shot one time across and never mind.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, did you clean that keyboard? I hope so.
Yeah, probably Lysol spray would have been good.
Yeah. Listen,
Speaking of porn, did you clean the keyboard?
I cleaned the hard drive and it had Windows 10 and I put Windows 11 on it and sent it to him.
Yeah, yeah.
There shouldn't be any porn on it.
I have a PC I use here, and I've had it forever, and the thing won't do, Windows 11. It's that old. So I think I'm going to get another one, a new one. What the hell?
You want me to send you a laptop? Is that it? Send everybody a Windows 11
No,
laptop?
I just use it under here. Actually, I have one that I got that was Shecky's computer, and I think it can use 11, if I'm not mistaken.
It'll tell you.
But I don't know how to get all the stuff from my one Windows. See, because I don't know this. I know my Macs now, but I don't know how to take Windows and take all my current, what do you call it? My current
Data.
data and everything and move it over.
Just get a USB drive.
You do USB?
Get a USB drive and just copy the files. over.
All the files over. Yeah. I don't know. Cloud?
Or that too, yeah.
Yeah, that
Howard?
too. Yes.
My
YouTube,
laptop.
best friend.
Wait a minute. Well, what were you going to say?
No, go ahead, Mark.
Mark?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Ask and just type in the search, transferring one PC to another.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Windows has their version of Migration Assistant.
Oh, okay. All right. Good.
Mark, you must have a lot of computers, huh, Mark? You get a lot of data for your photos and everything.
Let's just say that I got massive storage.
Ooh,
More than Phil?
I gotta use that line.
Well, wait a minute. Photos don't take that much space. If you're doing RAW, it does.
Raw
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
And I also do video, so
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah. And luckily now they have these bricks with more storage. And now I'm trying to figure out, network storage. Let me get into that.
well, I have a NAS
Wow.
here. I use QNAP, and I have NAS here, and I have a lot of room. So
Yeah, well, back in the day, I knew what it took to make a raid, but now it's like, now I got to jump back into this now. Okay.
Guns and badges. Do
Well,
a
look,
good
what
raid.
why am I seeing Tony twice here?
Yeah.
I got jumped off. I don't know what happened. Should I hang up?
Well, no, hang up on one of these.
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
with your picture you can hang up with.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'll get rid of you on the other one. Hold on
I
a
am
second.
twice. Hold on.
It
I'm almost
says remove. Okay,
Can you remove one of
There
the
we
others?
go. Report to Zoom. Yeah, I'll tell them I don't want to talk to this guy.
I gotta get an apple juice. Hold on.
But you got rid of the wrong one, Alex.
What? Yeah,
Get rid of the wrong one.
no, I didn't.
That's the
No.
cleanest room Tony has ever been in the background.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. And it doesn't disgusting vile wallpaper.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably a green screen.
Yeah, I'd say it was his girlfriend's place, but that's impossible.
His girlfriend is his right hand. What are you talking
Be nice. Be nice.
Be nice. Yeah.
Why do you have to pull an old joke like that?
about? It's not an old joke. It's my best girlfriend. We were just talking about that. You don't have to feed them, drink them, nothing.
They don't talk back.
They don't talk back. Thank you, Brian.
Did you have one of those blow-up dolls ever?
Well, those human robotics are getting
No,
very, very close now.
I still want the old rubber ones because I love the face on them. You know? And I wonder why the mouth is open like that. Anyway.
They're scared.
God, if you got one at a garage sale, you'd really have a fun. Never mind.
Yeah. Anyway, you know what I saw yesterday? You'll like this, Neri. What I saw, and they have it on YouTube. Somebody went, you know what I forgot to do? I don't have all my light on. Oh, so now
There
I
you
really
go.
look
Much
good.
better.
Anyway, see, I screw up like crazy. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. I saw a video. They found in a barn an old Corvette from 1930, I can't remember what year it was.
58.
Is Jeff ever going to stay on
50-something.
here? Anyway,
Yeah, 1950 something.
maybe 1960. I don't know, but it was a Corvette, and it was absolutely filthy. I mean, but it was, you know how many miles it had on it? 33 miles.
Wow.
Barn find. That's what they call a barn find.
Huh?
A barn find.
Yeah. So they went and took it and cleaned it. Man, did it clean up nice.
Yep.
I mean, they found that the hood had a pattern on it that most Corvettes never had. Oh,
Sounds like a 58. It had big round fenders on it.
big round fenders.
Kind of looking round stuff. He didn't look like the newer.
I can't remember now.
Corvettes.
But it
The
had
58s had dual headlights.
yeah, but on the hood, there was kind of like a V-shaped of a slightly different color. It was kind of tan.
Huh.
And I'd never seen that on a Corvette before in my life. But if you can look at it, it's on YouTube, and it's
I've
worth
probably
watching.
seen it. I look at those things all the time.
Yeah. And they're doing a lot of those barn finds now on YouTube.
Oh, you watched one, you'll get more.
It's like the carpet cleaning.
Well, it's like the carpet cleaning thing. It's the same thing as the carpet cleaning thing. You're sitting here, you're waiting for them to clean it, and they clean it, and it gets better and better and better. And now they do the hubcaps and all of that. And before you know, this is like a brand new car. But the problem was they opened up the engine, and I don't know, rats had moved in.
Eating up all the wires and everything else.
So somebody's going to have to do something about that. But man, that car's a find.
Or sometimes they'll just sell them like that. Sometimes they leave all the dirt on them and they roll them out. Oh my God! There was a Ferrari that sold last year at Monterey Car Week, and it was in a fire or something, and it was just the body.
That's right.
The body was all mangled up, and it still sold for $3 million or something like some stupid
it was like
number.
3.2 million, I think.
Yeah.
Vehicle.
Really?
It's just a piece of art. You just stick it in your living room, but damn.
Hanging on your wall.
It was the car that Jeff stole when he was a kid.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that buy a wrecked Ferrari for, 150 grand. It's run into a wall, and then they'll go.
God, I should have done that with my
start it up
Ferrari.
again.
Ran into a wall, and then
These things, there were 3 of them in the same barn. And one of them had like 200 some odd miles on it, and the other had a couple of thousand miles on it.
Yeah.
But, they got to be worth something,
Oh, yeah.
And the only thing that was wrong is that on the back, was it the back? Yeah. There's a Corvette, emblem. And it was bent out. And they didn't want to do anything to bend it in because they didn't want to break it or anything like that. So they figured they'd just give it back to the owner and let him take care of that. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know what I was watching, of course, because I'm a big, space fan, and I'm sure Charlie watched it as well, and I'm sure our good friend over there, Mark, was...
SpaceX.
Huh?
SpaceX.
SpaceX, yep. We can't even see you, Jeff. Move your camera.
Gilroy was here.
Move yourself in the frame.
Leroy.
And just move your camera in the frame. You
see his
look
forehead.
like Kilroy was here.
Really?
Yeah. Wait a minute. All you got to do is it a laptop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, probably going to have to move the yeah. There we go.
Hey, we can see Jeff.
See,
Hey.
now we can see Jeff. It's
We can't
wonderful.
see you guys, so that's weird. I mean, we can't see Jeff. We can see you, but we can't see
Well,
him.
it doesn't matter. He doesn't need to see himself.
Okay,
All right.
there you go.
As long as he can see us. Anyway.
Hello, everybody.
Oh,
But I
now,
know a
now
little
it's
bit about
gone back
Corvettes.
again. You moved it again.
It's fine, Jeff.
It's fine, Jeff. Just leave it as it is.
Okay.
Anyway, so I was watching the SpaceX taking off. I didn't watch it when it happened, but I watched it just, today, I think it was. And I just revel in that. Every time I see it happen, I'm in great awe of that. And I don't know how many people realize the amount of tonnage that was lifted off the ground with that rocket. You know, everybody kept
It was
going.
a heavy rocket for like was it 5,000 pounds or 10,000 pounds?
It's just amazing how, you know,
Yeah.
and there's going to be more stuff in it when it takes off because there's going to be people in it and there's going to be materials and things like that they're going to want to take to the moon with them. And by the way, this rocket, when it goes up and it finally goes into orbit around the Earth, guess what it does? There's going to be another rocket that it's going to attach to, and they're going to exchange fuel before it goes on to Mars. So they will
Space mating.
Yeah, and they'll do that going to Mars. They're going to send rockets out ahead of it with fuel in them, and they're going to just, you know, stop along the way and suck up some.
Fill her up.
Yeah, fill her up. I don't know how much you're going to have to fill her up going to Mars, because once you get going, you just get going until you're there, you know. But anyway, as I'm watching this, I get so mad when I see it, because what you see in the background is you see the Earth, you know? And I look at the Earth and I go, this is the most beautiful planet in our solar system. There's no question about it. It's not because I live here that I'm, you know, I feel that way. It is. You compare it to Jupiter, which is amazing. It's a planet. It's huge. It's got a big red eye. But for sheer beauty, would anybody disagree with me on this?
No, then you wonder what's going on down
Well,
there.
that's exactly the point. You know, if I were an alien and I was coming here with my
I ain't going near there.
spaceship and I looked down at this planet, I would go, boy, life down there must be wonderful. The only thing is, we don't treat it that way.
There's
You
humans
know,
down there.
and the fact is, we should just say, I'm so glad to be on this planet, and I'm going to take good care of it, and I'm not going to put plastics in the ocean, you know, and I'm not going to do any of those things. But, you know, if somebody then landed here, they go, we got to get out of here really fast, you know.
I think Saturn looks pretty cool.
Saturn looks cool because of the rings. But that's not, it's not a particularly hospitable looking planet beyond that,
Yeah,
you know.
I agree.
I hear Pluto, which, you know, thanks to, what's his name, the astrophysicist, got declassified as a planet.
Oh, Tyson,
Yeah.
digress.
But
Was it woke or what?
no, the things
was
that
too woke.
things that I've read about Pluto is that it's not a bad planet. It's pretty cool.
Got a big red heart on it.
Does a big red heart?
Yeah, one of the there's a
I
big
didn't-
red.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they say it's just a small. It's like it's smaller than a moon or something, and they've made a big deal out of it and said it's not a planet. And I always felt bad for Pluto, you know. In fact, you ask kids what planet they like the most, they go Pluto.
Pluto.
You know,
No, they say Uranus and they laugh.
well,
Those are
that's true,
teenagers.
too.
No,
Come
it's like
on, you
teenagers.
can't see,
But
you can't see Uranus from here.
no, but you
got a mirror.
you laugh at Uranus. You know, you don't respect Uranus. So, and Venus, nobody cares about. Doesn't look great. Mercury, doesn't look great either. But this planet is just gorgeous. Just
Did you notice?
gorgeous.
Did you know that there was a store or a company in Missouri, I think it is, called Uranus Fudge Company? I'm serious. You can order it online.
I'm sure there is a company.
That was
called
just a plug.
I believe you. Okay, I absolutely believe you. But I mean, I just, you know, why do we fight with each other? Why do we send, you know, why do we try to destroy each other? I mean, what's
Why do we
that
shoot
all
children?
about? Why do we? Why do we starve kids in Gaza? I mean, what's with us? I mean, we don't deserve this planet, and then we don't take good care of it. You know. So, you know. I feel sad whenever I see that. And what's happening is you got all this stuff going on with the rocket and everything, and in the back is this beautiful blue marble, you know? It's just gorgeous. And I don't know. Okay, did I depress all of you already? Is that
Pretty much.
Yeah.
good way to start the show today? At least I can get the COVID vaccine that some people
Yeah, me
can't
too.
get. What?
Me too.
You too, of course.
The newest one's not out yet. September.
Yeah, but we can get it.
Yeah.
How
yeah,
old?
well,
How old
we're
are you
over
now, Alan?
66 and a half.
Well, then you're able to get it.
Yeah, 65 or older. Yeah.
But why are they stopping other people from getting? I mean, you can get it if your doctor wants to prescribe it for you. You can go to the pharmacy and go get a COVID shot.
Because RFK Jr. is an idiot.
Well, yeah, but if you don't immunize everybody that you can, then you're going to still have the problem.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't get it because I'm older and I can get the shot, but everybody else is going to get it.
Yep.
And what's with RFK? I mean, hasn't somebody told him he's not a doctor?
I don't know how we can
Oz.
have. No, how we can have somebody who's in charge of the health and he talks like that guy does.
Yeah. There was one thing he did. I'm trying to remember what he did that I agreed with. But it wasn't anything really important. But I think it's important. For instance, kids getting measles shots.
Yeah.
Come on. Eventually people are going to die because of these decisions he's making. And it's all his own ego that is doing it.
Yep.
He could sit there and say, I agree. I don't think that the vaccine for measles is good for these kids, but I'm not a doctor and I haven't determined that, and I won't let my own prejudice get in the way of those kids being able to get their measles shots if they
Next
want
words
them.
he would hear is you're fired.
Yeah.
Next words he would
Next
hear
words
is you're
you'd hear
fired.
is you're fired. Yeah. Although I don't know that Trump has much feeling about, all of that. I don't know. But how you doing, Tony? I haven't talked to you. I heard your dog died. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for. I'm doing pretty good. It was unfortunate, but she was 12, so it was kind of a shock though, really, because she wasn't eating for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Like a week ago, so. And we took her to the vet because I thought maybe she had a flu bug or something. Because she was never sick, really, the old dog. And when we took her in, they felt around, and then she had no temperature. So the guy says, can you do anything? He says, we'll do an x-ray. First, they got to tell you, Alex, how much it's going to cost.
Yeah.
So it's like $300. He says, do whatever you got to do, if we can help her.
An X-ray for a dog, $300.
I cried more for the dog than my uncle, Alex, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
So what happened is, on the x-ray, they found a mass. And then the vet we've been going to for years, who owns the place, he goes, Tony, I said, what would you do? He says, I wouldn't open her up and put her through all this because they'd have to treat it and this and that. So we put her to sleep in there. So I was crying like a baby. So my brother was there too. So, the doctor was nice. So we just got her ashes out. So I put it in there. My mother's like, curial cabinet.
You did the right thing because the dog will, certainly.
What did you think, Alex? If I would have asked you, would have did the same thing, right?
I probably would have done the same thing too. I've had pets, and you have to know when it's time to say goodbye. And the fact that you love that pet means you don't want them to go through any pain and suffering.
And she was looking at me, Alex. When I know it's just, doesn't mean anything, but she kind of she gave you everything she had. So she wasn't like, I used to have to actually help her up to pick her up. I was picking her up a little bit more. She was getting, because she wasn't eating. Mm-hmm. So, and the vet told me, he says, I would do what you're going to do, he says, because she was like, you're right. She was just suffering at that point.
Yeah. You don't want your animal to suffer.
No.
That's it, plain and simple. I'll be with you in a second, Alan. It's the hardest thing to do to say, put the animal down. But that's something that you got to do when you got to do it, and that's, if you really love your pet, it's something you do for them. Because they can't do it for themselves,
No. And then after I did it, we came home. Because I still have the little one, the young one still. So Pebbles,
you still have another one. Good.
When we came in, she went to every room looking for her.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Oh,
I know that happens.
And then she's good now. She's like, because she's attached to me, the little one, and she's okay. So she's not doing it. She's playing with the dog next door. They have a little dog, so we have like an open yard, so the dog comes out. So it's like she's good.
Well, if you want to, you go get another dog. I mean,
Alex, I was going to tell you. Well, we messaged the breeder upstate. The old, I would say the lady's about 71, her and her girlfriend, and they've been doing this for their whole life, for the last 40 years. So I told Nancy she passed away, so she writes it down. She sent me a mask card and everything and stuff like that. And she says, Tony, she says, if you're ever ready for another dog, she says, there's like a bloodline of Cocos that she retired one of them, but her sister, one of the offsprings from like the lineage, is maybe having puppies. She says, you got time. It might be a couple of months. So we might do it, Alex, just to give her a playmate. Because I wouldn't do more than 2 in the house because we got both floors.
Right.
So we're thinking of it. My brother said, it's up to you. We can do it. I said, I know.
I mean,
I cried more for the
here's
dog
what you
Alex,
can
than
judge.
my-
If you find the other dog is missing another dog around the house, then you get it immediately for that dog.
Yeah. So right now we're just waiting because I don't think she's like ready to have the puppies yet or anything. So she's gonna let me know. I said, okay. So it's like,
Yeah.
But she's been good Pebbles though.
Yeah.
She's always following me around.
What
So
were
like,
you going to say, Alan?
Oh, sorry.
Last dog I had to put to sleep, I cried too.
Yeah.
I found
How can you not?
Probably would have been easier putting my mother to sleep.
I kind
My
of
brother made me laugh though.
actually I had to do that. I had to do that with my mother. Okay,
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah.
I mean, they didn't put her to sleep, but they asked me if they said she didn't like eating. Okay.
Yeah.
And she stopped eating, and they could feed her through a tube, and then she keep going on like she's going on. But do I want it? And I said no. If she doesn't want to, then don't. So that's what happened. So we kind of let her if she wanted to eat, she'd live, and if she didn't want to eat, she'd die. And she didn't want to eat, so she died, and she went on her own terms. So it was a hard thing for me to do with my mother, but I think it was harder with a pet, to tell you the truth.
It was. I mean, and my brother because he was there, so because I was crying and stuff. So then we were hugging her and stuff like that.
Do you have any pets, Mark? Do you have any pets?
I did have a dog, and losing that dog was just too much for me. I just can't have another.
So
pet
you couldn't do it again, right?
It's really hard.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to get another pet now, especially a cat, because as I told Marjorie, that cat's going to keep looking at me and going, you're going to go soon, and I'm still going to be around. And I didn't want to be jealous of the cat. So, But no, it's the saddest thing that can happen. Yeah. A lot of times, to this day, when I think about this one cat I had, she was blind, and she died on the couch in the living room in the sunlight. She just died, And every time I think about that, I start crying a little bit, or a tear comes to my eye.
It makes me feel good though, Alex, because I've always had pets, so it's almost like I had a lot of good memories. So it's kind of like it makes you. I don't know, maybe. It's hard, but it's also nice in this thing where like I gave the dog a home. With some people, like when I'm walking these dogs, they don't even care about some of these dogs. Like they leave them in the yard. Like I'm watching all this, you observe it. And like some of these poor dogs, they just sit there and you like it's like the people don't even care really. It's like he's in the yard just sitting there and he's like shit all over the place. You can see like when I'm walking Kansas back to the house, there's one poor dog is always sitting there staring at me and him going up the block. And he's almost saying like, can you take me for a walk or play with me? Because some of these people just have a dog just for like security. Like
I think that everybody that sells pets or gives away pets, even at the Humane Society, should tell the people who are going to get the pet, you do realize this pet could live to be 12, in the case of a dog, 12, 13 years old, in the case of a cat, 18 years.
Yeah.
And that you've got to be willing to take care of this animal and care for this animal for that much time. And if you're not, then please don't do anybody any favors and take a pet home. because there are too many people who have pets. And isn't that cute? I love to have a puppy. Oh, wait a minute, he's a big dog now, you know, and they don't care put the love there as much as they do, you know. By the way, that background you've got there, Mark, where is that?
That's that's a
Alligator Alcatraz.
no, it's called Flint Pen Strand, and that's when it gets wet, and it's about 2 to 3 feet deep.
Holy shit! Is there alligators in it?
Oh, it's very nice. It reminds me a little bit of a what was I thinking of? A Monet.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
No, really, I'm telling you, it just looks gorgeous. You know.
Yeah, but this one's full of alligators and snakes.
I think I agree with Elon Musk. Let's all go to Mars, and nobody should live on this planet, and let it just regrow itself. You know, because we don't deserve it. Go to Mars. It's parched, and it's it's not.
Well, we just ruined Mars too.
Give us time.
Well, there'll be gum wrappers around and things like that. You can bet your life on that, Oh, no, we'll take it. You know what we'll do in Mars? We'll terraform it. And I kind of don't believe in that. This is not the ecology of Mars to be terraformed. Do you know what terraforming is? A terraforming is when you take the planet and you literally make it habitable by getting what? Explain it a little better than me, Charlie. You put oxygen in it.
Put oxygen in the air, and maybe other things like nitrogen and stuff to make the air thick enough, and
yeah. Or you put
Alex.
What?
You go to Italy, and you go to some of these other countries, and it's beautiful. There's no mattresses on the freaking freeway. There's not wrappers everywhere. And then you see, when I went to Italy, I drove through Italy. And then I came back home, and there's homeless on the freeway. It's just it's terrible here. The other countries in the world are much, much cleaner and nicer.
Well, they respect their surroundings. That's damn true, and that's terrific. But it's just sad.
It's not the whole Earth. It's just the USA.
You think
there's greed.
You think
too much greed.
Do you think that most of the plastic in the ocean is ours?
Yeah.
Really?
No, China first and then ours.
Well, I mean,
It came from the company Brian used to work for.
Oh.
What, the straws?
No,
the plastic.
You can't.
Plastic? I don't know what you mean by that. His company never made plastics.
Yeah, all of our stuff was all plastic stuff.
No, okay.
Yeah,
but it saves lives, right?
Yes, very good. You got the slogan down. I got to get you new.
We may be
swag.
plastic, but we save lives. So, let me see here. So anyway, so if Florida, okay, I guess Florida's fine, right? Is it hot down there right now, or really?
Oh yeah.
It's been cooler here. We've had a really nice.
It's nice, isn't it, Alex? The weather's been really nice.
It's just been terrific. I actually took a walk yesterday, which I got to tell you, I came back. I was exhausted. I barely made it home. I was stumbling the last block. I almost fell over. I just, I haven't done that in a long time. But Marjorie and I did a video and put it up on Facebook. And what amazes me about those Facebook videos that Marjorie and I do this show after a week or so, I might be lucky if I've got 300-400 people who watch it, right? The Facebook, we're already up to 1,500 people have watched it. And I'm figuring, all I gotta do is go down to the park and sit there with Marjorie and look like two old people rotting away, and people love it.
Yep.
But they're only like 8 minutes long tops, and that's what I think people also like about them, But did you see it? Did you see it, Mark?
Well, I'm thinking, it reminded me of the old Jerry Still and Ann Mara when they used to do their shtick.
Oh, really?
That's what it kind of reminded me of.
Okay. All right. Okay. You know.
I aging myself. Oh God.
Oh yeah. Nobody knows who you're talking about.
Oh,
Ben
yes, we
Stiller's
do.
mom and dad.
do.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and then you also have Mike Nichols and Elaine May.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now there's something hardly anybody knows today. Mike Nichols and Elaine May were terrific.
Oh, there's a clip there on YouTube. Oh my God, they were so ahead of their time in their satire.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I used to say something, and I wondered where I got it from, and I realized I got it from Elaine Nichols and May, because I would say to somebody, "I hate you with hot heaping hunks of hate."
That's funny.
And that was them arguing with each other and going, "I hate you." Well, I hate you more than you hate me. Well, I hate you with hot heaping hunks of hate. And I think there was a response to that. Oh, there we go. See? Brian has pussy in his house.
Yeah, that's the only one I want in here right now.
You broke up, Brian. He's free.
Huh? That's a great cat. That's a nice cat.
Let's
Nice
see,
cat.
and this goes on.
Huh?
Not the piece of ass I want in front of me.
Yeah, they always love to do that, and they know you're doing a video, so they have to be in front of the camera.
Well, I put treats up here too, so.
Oh, I see. I was going to say she's almost worse than your daughter. Your daughter just loves
Oh,
it.
jeez. Okay.
What are you feeding? What are you feeding the cat?
Just a couple of treats.
Couple of treats. Okay. Yeah. She's just sitting there, doesn't know where she wants to go.
Okay, I'll away. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, I miss not having a pet, you know. But then again, we go, like, we're going to go on vacation. Who's going to take care of the cat for us?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And I don't want to put that on the next door neighbor or whatever.
Alex, about a mile south of you, there used to be a pet hotel.
The pet hotel? You know something? It's a good idea, but do you think your pet really likes it?
I was going to say, I would hate to mention it, but
Listen, those cats and dogs were so well taken care of.
Because
I had to check it out when I lived on East 83rd Street. And it was like, oh my God, this is great, you know. And it was like, okay, you know, but you pay for it.
Well, I had a cat. When I went away on vacation, we left the cat at like a place like that. And when I came back, I was wearing a black shirt, and I grabbed the cat and took it out and took it home and held it and so on. And when the cat left me and went into the house, I looked like I had a fur shirt on me. This cat was so happy to see me and be home that it lost every piece of fur on its body. You know.
Yeah, they understand.
Oh yeah, yeah. But you know, so I just don't, you know, it's just, I guess, not something that I'm up for taking care of. Plus, you know, how many years do we have left, and then what happens to them?
You can will it to somebody.
Oh yeah, sure, I'll will it to
will
somebody.
to Tony.
I always hate the cat, to tell you the truth. I never had one before.
You never had a cat?
I never had a cat.
Oh, your dog's.
We had the tenant down here. She used to have cats. We used to call her the cat lady because every time my mom was like, "Yeah, you can have a cat." So then she had one cat. Then she took another cat in. So I was throwing the garbage out one time, and I saw like 3 cats by the way. I says, "Ma, she's got like 3 cats now." Oh, don't worry about it. So,
Kevin,
she's raising, I think.
Your cat. What's the story with your cat?
She's still in cat hospice at this point.
Cat hospice?
Oh.
Yeah. In other words, he's doing okay. He's hanging in there, but he's on his last legs.
But how much is that costing you?
Oh, I'm not doing anything for it. As long as he's not in pain, I'm letting him hang around. And
oh, you mean you're doing hospice? You're at home?
Yeah,
with the cat. Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be $1,200 a night.
Oh, jeez.
Oh God.
At the vet, because they'd feed him with fluids and everything else. So.
You know something?
We're just kind of giving him his time, and they tell you when it's time. And I've done this already about 7, 8 times. So
Is it my imagination, or have the price of veterinarians gone up considerably?
It's not your imagination.
Because
I actually got pet insurance, Alex.
Did you get pet insurance?
We were talking about that.
Yeah, I did.
Your dog.
How much does it cost you?
For Pebbles by herself, it's $75 a month.
Yeah, it was about.
Okay, well,
$17.
since you have nothing else to spend money on.
True, yeah.
Just trade comic books for it, right?
Yeah, I was going to pay in a comic book when I dropped off the money.
Well, I mean, you almost have to do that at least.
Yeah, I figured to be safe, right?
At least when what happened with your dog who died? Did they have
Oh,
pet insurance?
I just submitted it to Embrace, so I think I'm going to get like maybe 15, 20% back. They'll credit me, which is better than nothing.
What do you mean they'll credit you? I thought you got pet insurance.
Yeah, but it doesn't cover the whole thing. It only covers a certain amount.
What does it cover?
I think I'm going to get out of that. I forgot. My brother told me. I think I'm going to get about maybe $180 back off the bill. So they'll set.
That's what I was telling you, Alex, the other day. That's what I was saying. It's like an 80-20 thing.
Yeah, he's right about that. I didn't listen to you.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so there's
it's just like regular insurance.
Then it's not even worth it, is it?
Well, that's what my brother said. I guess it's good for the map. I mean, I like it because if something really happened and it went up, I would still get more back. So I am saving. So I figure it's $1,000, like you said. I figure it's just I want to be responsible.
You say $75 a month. That's like almost $10,000 a year, right?
Yep, $1,000 a year.
$1,000. I gave up drinking my Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I figured that goes to the insurance. So I cut back on my coffee.
But that's $1,000 a year.
Yeah.
I mean, I have this doctor I was telling you about it, who's doing this concierge deal, and wants to charge us $3,000 a month.
For what?
This is a doctor who is my primary physician.
Okay.
What does a primary physician primarily do?
Checkups.
Sends you to somebody else.
He gives you a blood test once a year, and then if he sees something wrong, like you need to see you have some problems with your urine, we have to send you to a urologist. Well, then he sent you somewhere else, and you're still paying him $3,000 a year and he gives, he doesn't send you to another doctor. He goes, oh, he has concierge. Okay, I don't charge you anything. No. He recommends somebody else. I got to pay it. So, I mean, there are certain things in medical today that just don't make any sense at all. And then if you go to that cancer doctor or whatever, he doesn't have a concierge service, And by the way, if you go pay for the concierge service, your medical plan, like Medicare, won't take care of it, or won't take care of part of it.
So, with all your money, what do you care?
Well, no, I would do it if you know why I want to do it? Marjorie and I said it's maybe worth the $6,000 for the two of us to do it, because he says he gives you his personal phone number.
You can bother him.
And you can call him anytime, night or day. So we decided we would pay the $6,000 just to call him every night at about 3 in the morning.
I'll call him. I say you can't.
Until it gets to a point.
I'm on the golf course. Leave me alone. Click.
No, but I mean, he has to take care of it. He has to listen to us. Listen, I've got an itch in my ass. What can I do about it? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I know, but I got your concierge service. I wonder how long it'll be before he tells me to go screw myself,
I want my money back. I'll give you your money back.
Yeah. And then Marjorie was thinking of going for her final thing with him before he goes to concierge. And I said, well, I won't go. And she said, why? And I said, because all I'm going to do is let him, take some blood and a few things like that, and then look at him straight in the face and tell him to go fuck himself. I said, I can't keep my mouth shut. How can he do this to us? He's been my doctor for 20 years, yours for 30.
That's a long time.
And he's just quitting us? He's not even going to give us our prescriptions?
That's not right.
So. What the hell? Have you had to face this anywhere down where you are, Mark, the concierge deal?
Luckily, I know my mom and my sister have that. I don't need it. I have a good doctor, so.
Yeah, but you know the point is, if they go concierge, what do you do about it? You know, I mean, I just don't know what I would do. In this case, I just can't bring myself to do it because I don't see any value in it. But the problem is, I now have to go out and find another doctor.
Well, find out if you can get grandfathered in or just have him as a regular doctor.
Who?
So your doctor's turning into a concierge doctor, right?
Right.
Is that for new?
He's getting rid of everybody, even his older patients. Marjorie got the notice the other day, getting rid of her. She's been with him for 30 years.
Time to find a new doctor.
Yeah, I know. And then he says he's going to send us a list of doctors.
Oh.
We haven't gotten it yet.
Oh.
You know, and I mean, I really have, and sometimes you have trouble finding a new doctor. They've got to want to accept another patient. You know, it's not good. So, anyway, I don't know how to, what I'm going to do about it. But anyway. So anyway, we're getting close to the end here, and anybody have anything they want to say about the world around us and how it's doing and anything that's pissing you off?
We haven't talked about you-know-who.
We haven't talked about you-know-who tonight, and I did that on purpose.
Let's not. I have some good news.
Don't ruin it now.
You have some good...
I have some really good news.
You have some good news. Okay.
So I've been quiet about it a little bit because I didn't want to say too much. Mm-hmm. But I went to court to get at least 50-50 custody of Adrian, and it came through.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so starting the 5th, then I'll get her for a whole week, and then Tiffany will get her for a week, and then I get her for a week, and so on.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. And did Tiffany kind of go along with that okay?
Not for a while until we went to mediation. The mediator was saying 50-50, and then she says no, and they said, why not? And she had no reason. So then this whole school thing came up because the school didn't have her in the right school and all this stuff like 2-3 weeks ago, I guess. And then Tiffany was actually being nice, saying, we need to straighten this out. And I said yes, and she's being nice about it. And so I texted her back and said, so you want to pay the lawyers another 10 grand each, or do you just want to...
Yeah.
They're at least going to give me 50-50 because that's what the mediator said. There's no reason not to. Let's just agree on that, and then I'll give you money for her, her insurance and all that stuff, and then we can sign it and get it over with. And she finally agreed.
The fact is, there shouldn't be an argument about that. To begin with, you're a good father.
She told the mediator, I gave birth to her, so I should be able to do what I want, and the mediator's just shaking his head. The mediator does not want to hear. The judge does not want to hear something like that. So
he doesn't want to hear something like that.
So we've been like halfway decent. So we've actually gotten along.
Well, but you shouldn't have to fight with each other over this.
Oh yeah.
It's not good. It's not good for either of you. It's not, especially not good for Adrian.
Exactly.
And she loves you to death. And she wants to feel you're there, and that's important. If you were a crappy father, I'd say okay, but you're not. You're everything but. I mean, I notice the relationship you have with her and the love in your eyes for her and the love in her eyes for you, and it's terrific. It's wonderful.
Tiffany now?
Well, anyway, I'm just glad I never had any kids and I never had a wife. Oh, wait a minute.
It was the worst nightmare.
I've had 4.
The worst nightmare I've ever gone through. My gosh.
Yeah, I can imagine. Listen, Kevin, thank you. Good seeing you here tonight. Charlie Wallace, great having you here. You know what's great, Mark Thorner, is that you've been showing up a lot lately, and I like that. Okay, so keep doing it. Brian Neary, always good to see you. Alan, great to see you. And Tony, nice to see you as well. Why don't you all give a big wave goodbye, and I'll give a big wave goodbye at you. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, there they go. That's our citizen panel for tonight. I was just looking at Mark. Our big citizen panel for tonight. There is no Amy Manuel next. there is only a repeat of Amy Manuel because she's taking the next 2 nights off. I'll see you again tomorrow night. You know what I say, same time, same station in life. In the meantime, as always, if you see her, tell her I love her, okay? Bye-bye.